Hello. Today we are going to look a little deeper into the essence of the book. It's The Pivot Year, written by Brianna Wiest. Yes, it is a very interesting book. Absolutely. This book is like a 365-day journey guiding us to become the person we truly want to be. There is a small thought or guidance for each day, correct? Its main purpose is to connect us with our soul's deepest intent, and to make us think about how to make this year a big turning point, a year for significant change. Shall we go in a little deeper? Oh, certainly. This book touches upon an important point right at the beginning. It says that within all of us, we hear two voices. Two voices? Yes. One is like a big river composed of the world's opinions, expectations, noise. Altogether, it's a big commotion. I understand. The other is a very quiet, deep inner voice that is truly our own, like our real guide. It says that choosing which one to listen to is very important. Oh, okay. It also says another thing. If we have an emotion, instead of immediately acting on it, we should leave a small gap between that emotion and the action. What is that gap for? That gap will make us think. It will help us make calm, clear decisions without being overcome by emotion. The book says that is very important. But it's sometimes difficult to distinguish these two voices, isn't it? What should we do to clearly hear that inner voice? Or how do we practice that gap you mentioned? Good question. The book doesn't directly give exercises, but rather talks about cultivating self-awareness, observing ourselves quietly. That inner voice will not be in a hurry. It will be very calm. You need to get used to setting aside some time to listen to it. That gap too, it's like a practice. It will come with time. That's right. And this book also changes how we generally think about happiness, doesn't it? Yes. It says happiness is not just in big success, big goals. Then where does it say it is? It says true happiness is in seeing joy in the small things of daily life, being content with what we have, seeking the peace within us. That sounds very good, especially what it says on day 23. It says that being gentle and kind, even in difficult situations, is true strength. This is a bit different, isn't it? Usually think of strength differently, yes. Generally, when hardship comes, we think we also need to become hard. But what the book says is that maintaining our natural gentleness, even in that situation, is like a shield. It will protect us. It is not weakness. It's a kind of fluidity, resilience. Oh, I understand. Similarly, it tells us not to be afraid of the challenges that come in life, but to see them as steps for growth. It's not just about escaping from them, but also learning about ourselves through them. That's important. So you're saying that true growth is knowing our real nature and making decisions accordingly? Exactly. On day 43 and day 85, it talks about this. Lasting change comes only when we make meaningful choices that are appropriate for our authentic self. So it's not about thinking everything will change in a single day, but that making small, continuous efforts is important. It's what it's trying to say, correct. Day 9, 254. All of these talk about the importance of those continuous small efforts. Okay, and another thing, it says not to keep looking at our weaknesses, but to know our strengths and focus on them, doesn't it? On day 216, yes, that's a very important point. We often spend our energy on fixing our flaws, but if we discover what our strengths are and cultivate them, that will give us even more confidence and motivation. That sounds good to hear. This seems related to self-love, accepting ourselves. Absolutely. On day 149 and day 265, that's what it says. Accepting ourselves as we are, loving ourselves. This is very fundamental. Look, it also says another beautiful thing. On day 310, it says that being ready to give love to others is itself the qualification to receive love. Yes, that is a very deep concept. Overall, if you look at it, this year is like a daily friend for discovering yourself. Seeking the peace within you, embracing change without fear. Yes, it makes us understand that it's not just about achieving some goal, but about the kind of person you become on that journey. Wonderful. So, as the book says, hope arises that this year we can manifest our true selves and build the life we desire. Absolutely. As it says on day 36 that hope is important. Okay, finally, can I ask you a question? Ask. This book repeatedly tells us to listen to our inner voice, doesn't it? If you now stay quiet for a minute and observe within yourself, What do you feel your inner world is trying to tell you right now? Towards what is it gently trying to turn you?
Let's think about this for a moment, okay?